Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know I'm AllCity with AllCityLiveTV.com, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be breaking down the 2-3 defense and helping you guys better understand how to successfully run a 2-3 defense out there. The number one key for running a good defense is communication and also teammate chemistry. If you guys are out there having trouble finding teammates to run with to help build up your chemistry out there and start a high level of communication so that you can successfully run a 2-3 defense, consider joining us on Discord. We have a great community of over 3,000 players on Discord. We would love to have you. We've got a bunch of members that are always willing to run, always willing to learn, always willing to teach, nothing but positive vibes. Join us on our Discord. The link for Discord will be in the description below. It'll also be the top pinned comment on this video. Now, to run a successful 2-3 defense, I'm going to break down a particular play which takes place at around 41 seconds. So we're going to go into this clip right here and talk about this particular play on 2-3 defense right now. And a good part of understanding how to function your 2-3 defense is understanding the offensive tendencies of the team that you're playing against. So this team gave us a good game all the way through from the beginning to the end. First quarter to the fourth quarter, we had a good game. We just proved to be more successful in the end. Now we got the point guard bringing the ball up the court, and we also got a hash shooter right there. Now you see, I'm sitting along the right side there. I have no one in my corner at the moment, but I already know that number one is running to come down in the corner. Now they were running a pick and roll with one in the corner, one at the hash, one in the other corner. Mamba got the player on the other corner. Mills and Rain are up top. Mills is on the right side. Now Mills could have easily picked up on the hash because I know that number one is coming to the corner. I know that I'm not going to be able to stay at the hash, and I want to kind of avoid confusion, but this is where communication comes in key. Now the hash remains open for the wide open shot, and that's exactly where we broke down. Wide open shot for an easy three. Now I want to explain how we could make adjustments to eliminate that threat and show where the breakdown actually happens. Being that the tendency of this team was to run a pick and roll or a pick and pop, Rain stood behind or on one side of the screen. She's on the left side of the 2-3 defense. Mills is on the right side of the 2-3 defense. Their intention was to play sides on the pick and roll. This was a Curry sliding type of point guard. So their intention was to play sides, which is why they stood in their position. And God Mills anticipated that I would come up to the hash to pick up. So being that I knew that number one was running to the corner, I actually moved over in to lead him into the corner, make sure that he doesn't take that cut into the paint, allow our center to come a little bit high so he can help on the pick and roll. This was my thought process, but this is why communication is key. Now Mills should have gone to the hash initially. Now again, this is a matter of trial and error. So we had to give up a three to know that we have to eliminate that play on the next go round, or eliminate that play completely the rest of the game, which is what we ended up doing. But you see, Mills made the late contest. I even thought maybe I should come up as well to help, as I noticed that they were going to take that wide open shot. But you got to understand, if Rain had came up, if Rain played more aggressive right here, we would have easily trapped them ASAP. Now the center would have picked up their center, our center would have picked up their center, Mills would have been able to guard the hash, I would have been able to guard the corner, Rain would have had the ball handler. But being that we were watching their tendencies, because we were watching the tendencies of that team and how they played, they normally ran a pick and roll, and this is why communication and teammate chemistry is key. Although we broke down on that play in particular, we were still able to make the adjustment the remainder of the game to completely eliminate that 3-point shot. But the reason why I'm talking about this 2-3 defense is because I could have easily played high. If I played high, this is what we worry about. Let's see this. Let me explain something here. Now, if I come high, Mills ends up going to the ball handler, right? So let's say Mills on the right side, our defender, is ending up going to pick up the ball handler aggressively right at the half court line. Now, if Mills, our right side defender, goes up to pick up the ball handler, I would end up in a 2-on-1 situation, one at the hash and one running to the corner. Either way, it would have been an open three, and this is why we broke down here. So we know that in the future that Mills was going to pick up that hash, which we actually did. We made the adjustment and completely eliminated that shot, forcing the offense into that pick and roll situation, eliminating options. That's what I want to stress here, is that eliminating options is the key to running a good defense. You want to just kind of eliminate these options, eliminate the hash shot, eliminate quarter shots, and force the offense to run a particular play while we continue to make adjustments on defense. I hope you guys found this video helpful and or informative. If you're new to the channel, please consider dropping a like and a sub, as we're gonna have a ton of next gen content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.